So I'm presenting the NeoBlade trial. NeoBlade is a randomized placebo-controlled phase 2 study looking at gemcitabine and cisplatin in combination with nintedanib, or gemcitabine and cisplatin in combination with placebo. So the study was looking at this, the background of the study was to look at whether we can improve on neoadjuvant chemotherapy treatments, and what we know is that neoadjuvant chemotherapy is a standard of care and is basically a recommended treatment before radical curative surgery or radical chemoradiotherapy treatment as organ preservation treatment. It is in the NICE guidelines, it is all the guidelines to recommend neoadjuvant chemotherapy. The aim of the study was to look at this new multikinase inhibitor, Nintedanib, which is a VEGF, FGF, PDGF inhibitor, and to see whether it will help to improve disease control, that is, improve the pathological CR, complete response rate, and also impact on progression-free survival and overall survival. So this was an efficacy-seeking phase 2 trial to look at the impact of Nintedanib in improving the outcome and also looking at the toxicity. So the study showed that actually pathological complete response rates and complete response rate, which were the primary and co-primary endpoints, were not met, and they were very similar between Nintedanib and the placebo arm. What was very interesting was that it significantly improved progression-free survival, and 2-year progression-free survival, for example, was 82% in the Nintedanib arm and 61% in placebo arm, which was significant with a hazard ratio of 0.468 and a p-value of 0.013. Similarly, it also met its secondary endpoint of overall survival, which is quite a robust endpoint, and the 2-year overall survival was 89% for placebo for the Nintedanib arm and 69% for placebo arm, with a hazard ratio of 0.379 and a p-value of 0.018. I think the key thing is that, just to add on to the efficacy signals, we looked at the toxicity as well, and to give you a background, there were single-arm phase 2 studies in the past looking at multikinase inhibitor in combination with gemcitabine and cisplatin, and those studies were stopped early in view of the concerns about toxicity. And what this randomized placebo-controlled trial showed, that actually in terms of toxicity, it is being driven by cisplatin rather than being driven by multikinase inhibitors. So what we found was that the thromboembolic event risk, for example, was well balanced between the Nintedanib arm and placebo arm. Similarly, the other toxicities as well were very well balanced between the two arms. Dose reductions and dose delays were very well balanced between the Nintedanib and placebo arm. And there were some effects like hypertension was more seen in Nintedanib arm, which is a class effect of the drug. Neutropenia was seen more in the Nintedanib arm, but febrile neutropenia was numerically more in the placebo arm. So in terms of toxicity, we can say that it was well-tolerated regimen, and in terms of efficacy, we have seen that the secondary endpoint of progression-free survival and overall survival were significantly improved by the use of Nintedanib in combination with gemcitabine and cisplatin. I think what we would like to do is to discuss with my colleagues around the globe and see how we can take it forward, because these are exciting results, and we'll like to see whether we can take it forward into a large randomized global phase 3 trial, which can look at these anti-angiogenic and multikinase inhibitors in combination with chemotherapy in a bigger setting. And now with the arena changing, with the use of more immune checkpoint inhibitors as well, I think there is an opportunity to look at combination of chemotherapy with immune checkpoint inhibitors and multikinase inhibitors.